Hey guys, Jason here, and I have another video for you today. Now, this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just haven't got around to doing it, but I wanted to talk to you today about circle lenses. If you're not familiar with circle lenses, they're the contacts that make your irises look bigger that a lot of people are wearing in their cosplays now. And I got a new pair in the mail today, and since I got a new pair, I decided to show you and talk to you about what they're about. First off, I want to start off with a little disclaimer. If you buy circle lenses, you're going to have to buy them from overseas. For some reason, they're not for sale here in the United States. So if you're overseas, you might not have trouble finding them, but if you are in the States, you're not going to be able to find them really from an American vendor. And here's my theory why. I think what happened was when circle lenses first came out, a lot of people were buying these and wearing them and not really taking care of them properly or taking care of their eyes properly. So what happens is, if you don't exercise proper care, bad things are going to happen to you. You're going to get, eye infections, you're going to scratch your corneas. And we're going to talk a little bit about contact care and safety and maintenance and that kind of thing. But I wanted just to talk to you about the contacts themselves first. Anyway, because when people started getting all these eye infections and stuff, they kind of like stigma these as being bad. Now, I've been wearing circle lenses for a couple of years now. I wear them not just to conventions, I wear them around just for fun because I wear contacts, and I haven't had any kind of problems with it. But again, I've been wearing contacts since I was 15. I know how to take care of them, I know how to take care of my eyes and that kind of thing. So it's up to you whether or not you want to wear these, if you deem them safe or not. Like I said, I've had no problems with them, but if you feel like they don't sound legit to you, don't wear them. It's totally up to you. The cool thing about circle lenses is they're almost like the scleral lenses. The scleral lenses are the ones that take up your entire eyeball. These are a little bit bigger than a regular contact lens, so they make your iris look bigger, and they come in a variety of colors and patterns and all kinds of things. So they're really cool. I really like wearing them. So let's talk about safety before we get into our actual contacts. First of all, anytime you deal with contacts, make sure your hands are clean. Wash them before you touch your eyes. You don't want dirt or anything, or like little particles or fibers trapped between your eye and your contact all day. It's just going to irritate your eye and all kinds of things. So always, always, always wash your hands. Secondly, don't sleep in your contacts. I know a lot of people who are like, oh, I sleep in my contacts all the time. That's bad. You shouldn't do that. When you sleep, your eyeball moves. So let's say that this hand is your contact, and this hand right here is your eyelid. If your contact sticks to your eyelid, but your eyeball is under, here's your contact again, moving around, those edges can scratch your corneas. And that's bad. You don't want to scratch your corneas. You only get one pair. Unless this is Repo Man, you're not going to get another pair anytime soon. Repo the Genetic Opera, I meant. I know my nerdum, I promise. So yeah, don't do that. Don't wear your contacts while you're asleep. The other thing is, if you're not used to wearing contacts, if you've never worn contacts before, by the way, you can get these in non-prescription as well as prescription. I'm pretty blind without contacts or glasses, so I can get mine in prescriptions. If you haven't worn contacts before, it takes a lot of getting used to. It takes time to learn how to get them in and out of your eyeball easily, and it takes your eyes to get used to wearing them. So if you've never worn them before, don't wear them all day on your first day. When you get a regular pair of contacts from like an optometrist, they tell you when you first start wearing contacts, wear them for an hour for a few days or a few weeks until you get used to it. Wear them for 2 hours. Once you get used to that, wear them for 3. You have to build your way up to where you can wear them all day. And if you're going to be cosplaying, you're probably going to be wearing these from the time you wake up at 9 or 10 in the morning, or earlier if you're one of those people, all the way till you go to bed that night, which is, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. So don't wear them all day if you're not used to it. Make sure that you work your way up. I've been wearing contacts since I was 15. I can wear these all day with not much problem. But even me, like sometimes my eyes get irritated and I can't wear my contacts all day because allergies, or just maybe I wore them all day yesterday and now I don't, like my eyes just say, hey, I don't want to wear this today. And listen to it. If they hurt or they irritate your eyes, take them out. Don't put them in. Don't like bear through the pain. It might be a little bit uncomfortable at first when you first put them in, but if that discomfort persists, take them out. Don't wear them. Oh, the other thing is when you're storing your contacts, you want to store them in a little case. This is the case that actually came with my contacts today, and it's a little pink piggy case, which I think is kind of cute. I got this for free. By the way, I got my contacts from Pinky Paradise, and I'll put a link to their website. And they have a really good selection, and just about everything that they had was in prescription as well as non-prescription, so that's always a huge plus. They have a bunch of different brands, a bunch of different colors. There's different like ways they color it to match or not match the color strands in your iris. So it's really cool. They have some really cool stuff. So let's go ahead and get started with the good stuff. All right, so your contacts are going to come in a little plastic vial or a glass vial, probably plastic. I just want to say little glass vial because another Repo the Genetic Opera reference. The whole thing starts in a little plastic vial. A little plastic vial, a little plastic vial. Okay, so there's going to be a tab right here, and I'm opening these for the first time, so this is kind of like an unboxing or a unbottling, I guess. So that's fun. This flips up, maybe. There's a little plastic part, okay, like that. That flips up, and you kind of pull that off, and it's pulling off this little metal ring. You see that? A little metal ring. And then there's a little rubber stopper right there. If this seal is broken, do not use your contacts. That means your seal has been tampered with and these are not safe. So there is the little rubber stopper. And we're just going to pop that out. And I am sitting in my den, so I don't have anything to pour this into, so I'm going to grab a towel real quick. So once you get you just pull the little rubber stopper off. You don't want to keep your contacts in these vials. I suppose you could, but invest in a little case if it doesn't come with them. You can get these for like very, very inexpensively at anywhere. Any pharmacy, any chemist, Walmart, Target, anywhere. So I'm just going to give this a little rinse with some saline solution. You're also going to need saline solution, I forgot to tell you. Any brand will do, it's up to you. For a while my eyes were really sensitive and I could only use like a certain brand of saline solution, and it just goes through phases. So I'm just going to give these a little rinse with my saline solution. This came in a little plastic sealed thing, so I know it hasn't been like opened or anything, but I'm going to rinse it off anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the contact and I'm going to pour it out in my hand. Or not. There it goes. I just poured all of it right out into my hand. And it's right there. You can't see it because I'm dripping saline solution everywhere. But there it is. It's right in my hand. You can see it right now. So when I take it out, this is pretty much the way I put in my contacts. That's the other thing. The way you put in your contacts is kind of different depending on how you learned and who you are and what's comfortable and natural to you. So this is the way I do it. So I give mine a little rinse with saline, and I use the pads of my fingers. You never want to use your fingernails or anything to do that. You don't want to tear your lens. And I just kind of use the pad of my finger to pick up the lens. And then I kind of reposition it where it's sitting right there on the tip of my finger, like that. I don't know if you can see that. There you can. All right. Now I'm going to take off my glasses, and I have a little mirror here that I'm going to, I'm going to hold my eyes open. I'm just going to kind of dot it on there. Those are cool. I love them. So there's the first one in. I like those a lot. Those are awesome. Okay. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and redo this so you can see the other one going in. So again, I'm just going to take this little plastic. It's got the prescription diameter on there, which mine is like negative 5.50. Like I said, I'm pretty blind. I'm going to just pop that up. Just peel that little metal seal off. And it was sealed, so I know this is good to go. And I'm just going to pull out this little rubber stopper. Like that. And pour the contact into my hand. I'm going to pour saline into my hand first. There it goes. Okay. There's the contact in my hand. Now I like to give it a little rinse every time I put it in my hand. You see I'm just rinsing it off with some saline. I don't know if you can really see this. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to scoop it up right on the tip of my finger. Oh, or you can drop it. That's always fun too. If I drop it, I'm going to rinse it off again. Alright, so there it is on the tip of my finger. I have it balanced on the tip of my finger. This is the way I put them in. When you have them on your finger, you want to make sure that the edge, this is how you can tell if they're backwards or not. If the edge cups up like that, it's good. If it flares out kind of, it might be backwards. Also, you'll kind of feel it when you put it in your eye for the first time. It may or may not be comfortable. If it's uncomfortable, it might be backwards. So make sure you check that out. Like if it feels real comfortable, take it out, flip it around, and then put it back in. So there it is. Mine seems to be good. Sometimes with the colored lenses too, like the pattern on the back is different, so you can almost tell if it's backwards or not. So I'm just gonna, I like to grab my eyelashes like that, and grab my other eyelashes like that, and make my eye look funny. And then I just kind of gently place the contact on there. And it'll kind of stick by itself, and then I kind of hold my bottom lid while I blink out any air that might be trapped in there. And there it is. So those are my circle lenses. These are pink, by the way, and these are going to be for my Krona costume that I'm working on. And with the pink hair and everything, I think these will be really cool looking. I'm excited for these. Yeah, so there they are, and that's circle lenses. You can see how much bigger they make my iris look. Okay, that's putting them in. Now let's take them out. Again, anytime you're handling contacts, you want to make sure your eyes are clean, so once you're done wearing them and all that stuff, make sure you wash your hands and all that good stuff. Saline solution, I always put fresh saline solution in my case every time I use it, and just to keep them good and everything. So taking them out, again, everyone does this a little differently. This is the way I do it. So again, I just hold my eyelid open, right there, use the pads of my fingers, and I just kind of grab it and pull it out. This takes a lot of getting used to, especially if you've never worn contacts before. It takes a lot of getting used to touching your eye, reaching inside your eye, and that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna gently put that into my case, like that. Ta-da. And then cover it with saline. Make sure it's nice and covered. I'm gonna do the other one. I can do these one-handed now. I just kind of grab my lid like that. Pinch the lens between the pads of my fingers, not your fingernails, but your pads. And then I just kind of place it into the case, and then cover it with saline. Put your lids on. I have the same prescription in both eyes. I don't know if I've mentioned that. So it doesn't matter which lens goes in which side of the case or which lens goes in which eye for me. I've always been fortunate to have that and not have to keep my lenses separate. But if you do have a different prescription in each eye, you're going to have to be a little more careful. So there it is, my circle lens video. I hope you found that insightful or helpful or anything like that. Like I said, circle lenses aren't necessary. I didn't say that. Circle lenses really aren't necessary, but they are something cool that just adds another element to your cosplay. and I think they're just cool. So check them out. Let me know if you like this video. Don't forget to comment below and like and subscribe and share with your friends. I will see you in the next video.